Hello guys, my name is Fabian and welcome to the Skylounge. I have Kristjan here. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
So you came from Australia down to Germany, right?
Yes, I did, yeah.
But why?
I think for me it's always been a bit of a goal to, while I'm young, travel, see the world, just experience different things. Obviously with Hyde Motorworks that allowed me to sort of have a bit of security here. I think I would have struggled a lot if I didn't know, I'm going to a foreign country, I don't know what I'm doing, I've got no job, no plan, so it's been interesting, but definitely having that security, and I've always wanted to visit Germany. It just so happened that it was a good option to stay here, and plan on staying here for about 6-7 months. So.
Amazing. Here in Germany, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I have a question, because you wear a Hyde Motorworks t-shirt with your name on. How you came to Hyde Motorworks and why you wear this t-shirt?
Yep, 100%. I came on as just an enthusiast, so one day I was scrolling through YouTube as you do. I came across this video. I was looking for modifications for my car. So I drive a 2008 118i, and I found, I can actually do something to the engine. I've always wanted to, touch that, and found Hyde Motorworks through that. Saw the Nemesis 1 kit, which I'm luckily have installed on my car now and running all well. That gave me the opportunity. I first came on as a brand ambassador doing media. And from there, showed Hyde some of my skills from school, doing CAD design.
Yes, okay.
And sort of went through, developed more and more, worked for him for a little bit, did a trial run, and then that became more and more work. Proved myself, and now I'm working as an engineer for the company.
And it works good, so because I saw you were already cutting a video to present how you installed the kit.
Yeah.
How long it took you to install the kit?
I think it was about probably 2 months of trial and error, just with, obviously it's a brand new kit, it's a prototype, so it's not going to be perfect, but the final result, we worked through all those tweaks.
You improved it, right?
Yeah, so everything's bolt on, it's ready to go.
That's amazing, and everybody who sees your video can absolutely understand the kit.
Yeah, so at the moment it's about a 30-minute long video. It could be cut up into episodes, whatever's easy. But it's all go at your own pace, and I work through every single step, things you may need to modify on the car, parts of the kit, how it all goes together, what bolt goes where obviously, and a big overview of every part you're going to need, and step by step through the whole process up until starting the engine up.
So for people with two left hands, let's say, can they do it in their garage?
100%. It's as foolproof as I can make it.
How old are you?
18.
18, so you're 18-year-old kid installed the Hyde Motorworks project, reworked it, improved it, and made a video to how to install it. It's amazing. What else did you do for Hyde Motorworks?
I've done a few projects at the moment. One of my first was the Nebraska R1. So that was a Roadtrek supercharger for the N52, I believe.
Yeah.
So went through, redesigned a few parts, did a few documents, that sort of thing, parts lists, and that was sort of the proving ground for me, I guess. But going through that, I moved on to bigger and better projects, working alongside with Keith, the chief engineer. Worked on the Stormbringer, a few other supercharger kits coming out, and recently I did the Mob 1500 upgrade.
Yes, this is what you bring, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like an upgrade.
Yeah, so it works with the existing kit. It's basically a new bracket and a spacer.
So you need just these two places to upgrade the kit and a Roadtrek supercharger.
Yeah, exactly. So the plan is for people with the existing kit, they can go from the SC14 and upgrade it to the Roadtrek C30 or C38. For other people, they can buy a whole new kit with the C30 or C38. And the plan is, make it as simple as possible. And the routing for all the piping, stuff like that, it's a lot simpler on those older E36.
That's
with a M44 4-cylinder. So it's a lot simpler if you're getting into supercharging cars or want to do some modification. We're getting that upgrade path so you can keep progressing.
So you just help us with very, very important projects, and as far as I understood, you already plan an own project, right?
Yeah. So I've got a few things that I'm planning. Obviously, being in Australia, it's a very different car market. You've got a lot of people driving a lot of different, Japanese cars, European cars. We have a few Australian cars, which unfortunately aren't made anymore, but people still love them, and there's thousands and thousands of cars out there. But I think for me, working alongside with Hyde and Keith, I want to go into more Volkswagen, those sort of four-cylinder engines. They're very common in Australia. A lot of aftermarket already with obviously bodywork, suspension, but just not a lot of the performance side there.
Yeah, performance always a hard thing.
Yeah.
From Germany, yes.
Yeah. So I think sort of Mark 4, Mark 5, Mark 6 Golfs, that sort of a thing.
Very famous, yes.
Yeah. Polos even. I mean, just that sort of family and that sort of year group. That's what I want to focus on.
Is it something special because you named Volkswagen all hatchbacks?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think in Australia they're one of the most common cars you get as a younger driver, and I think they've got a really good tuning potential.
Of course, yes.
They're great handling cars. The parts are plenty, so trying to make an affordable kit that's reliable and that sort of a platform, being so popular in Australia as well as around the world in the UK and in all through Europe. I think it's a good platform with a lot of potential.
That's absolutely true. So I fear that you have many Japanese cars there, and our support team from the emails always gets emails about Japanese superchargers.
Yes.
Do you have already plans on this?
We have a few plans. Obviously, trying to make something that's unique. There are a lot of kits out already for turbo conversion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of engine swaps are very common too, so trying to make something that's competitive in that sort of a market that people are going to want, that's at a good price point, that's what we're trying to focus on. But there are a few kits that I've got my mind on. For example, RX-8, a car that doesn't get a lot of love, but has good bones, and there is a big community around it, so stuff like that. One of my other good friends, he's got a Honda Accord with a K24, so they're a very good tunable car, tunable motor, so pretty bulletproof. And I think a kit with that, making something more affordable, making something more performance driven, track car or a drift car or a daily, whatever you want. Trying to go into that sort of side of things, yeah.
What kind of supercharger you want to use, like road tracks or the new ones Hyde is in
I think the plan would be to roll it out sort of gradually. So probably starting with something a bit more affordable. For example, the EP2 supercharger that's used on the Harbinger kit. It's a good affordable supercharger. It does what it needs to do, and it can be a good entry level for someone looking to get into that sort of thing. And I think eventually down the line, getting to adapt the 2.1 or the 2.8 supercharger to that engine would be definitely doable. Make a much higher, lot more power. So
of course, yes.
Yeah, a bit more efficient too, I'd say.
So these are the plans for your future kids, and we've already talked about the car scenes a little bit. Did you ever went here to Germany to a tuning event, car scene events, like that?
I haven't yet. I do plan on, for example, after this, I want to travel through Stuttgart, see all the Mercedes museum, want to get to the BMW museum, see the history of the motorsport. But also, obviously if I can come along to an event, there's some awesome, tuners and stuff in Germany. I'd love to learn more about it and get some new ideas about what's coming out, that sort of a thing. The Australian market's very different.
Explain to me, how is the difference?
I think a lot of Aussies, the cars that are driven are very different.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, obviously with the Euro cars it's all the same, but getting something in the Australian market that you don't have to ship in, that's going to cost you, thousands of dollars for not a lot of return, that's important. There's a lot of, home brew kits that are around in Australia. In Brisbane, a lot of tuners. In Victoria, there's a lot of tuners. So I think they're probably not as refined as some of the full kits from Germany, but there's definitely a lot going on in the motorsport scene in Australia.
Yeah, I think with you we have a good asset there. And you are young, you know the scene, you know how to make videos, of course, good explanation, and you are the best proof that people and everybody can install a kit in their garage from Hyde Motorworks.
Yeah, 100%. All the kits are made foolproof. There's full installation guides online on the website, and I think we're planning to make more and more installation videos just to show exactly hands-on how does it go together, what's step-by-step process.
It's very good because you can see what the people do, and it helps a lot of people. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think is also a good part for that should come for Hyde Motorworks?
I think a lot of the supporting mods. You know, obviously people want to make more performance for their car, but there's other brands out there that are a bit wider based. So obviously I think Supercharged are one thing, but I think getting all of that supporting mods like different gauges, for example, or you know, just that sort of other side of it where you're gonna have to get it anyway if you're supercharging your car. So offering full kits that include every single thing that you need, make it a bit more simple and show.
I really love it. I talk about this since more than 1 year. Just one click order finished.
Yeah, exactly. I think I had difficulty with that, obviously, being a first time working on a car and doing something so drastic. I had difficulty in a lot of late nights. Had a lot of late nights searching, what bypass valve do I get, or you know, do I need a fuel pressure regulator? Do I need this, new injectors or whatever, like sort of things like that. Trying to develop full kits where everything's ready for you. You can put it in the car and you know there's no sort of tinkering that you're gonna have to do. Obviously, having that different steps where you can upgrade your kit or make more power and sort of a progression for your car is important too. So I think a wider range on the kits that we already have. Obviously, putting the Hyde Motorworks Superchargers on is a big step, but you know, past that, how do people push it more and more and more? I think having that progression, it's good for someone to buy a kit and know that they won't have to rip it out and put something new in if they want more power. You know.
As engineer, I have a question how to spread a little bit our brand.
Yep.
Do you have diesel tuning in Australia?
We do. There's a lot of four-wheel drive and 4x4 cars. A lot of people who do take them off-road, they're older anyway, so...
they use diesel, right?
Diesel.
So, do you think the intercooler of Hyde Motorworks could use?
I think definitely, in warmer climates, may need a thicker intercooler, something that can handle a bit more.
So, it's like an upgrade.
Yeah. I think that's definitely an option. I mean... It's definitely viable for the Hyde Motorworks intercoolers that we have at the moment. They can be used on diesel cars, and you know, they're pretty universal. You can mount them up to anything. So
And how long you suggest a guy who sees your video should or needs time for installation? How long you suggest?
I think from start to finish. Obviously, after I tweaked the kit and made it 100%. It probably took me about 4 hours, so half a day.
4 hours?
Yeah, not too long.
That's very fast. 4 hours is insane fast.
Yeah, I think for a few, like, I don't know, if you want it to be 100% perfect, you're going to have to do a few trimming some like plastic pieces on the car. For example, the intercooler that I used, there's a big air duct on the bottom of the bumper that comes all the way through.
Yeah, I know. E46 has the same.
Yeah, sort of the smiley face, the mouth. So with the plastic shroud for that, there was a bit of trimming that was needed. But it's plastic. You can use,
of course.
Use an angle grinder, use a file, use tin snips if you have to. You know, it's easy to do and anyone can do it.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's great. So nice to be here. Nice that you have joined us. And I hope I hear more from you.
100%.
See you next time, guys. Bye bye.